I wanted to start the clock at the same time you did, but I went through. Oh well.
I have it. Hopefully it's...
Yeah. We get an extra 30 seconds.
Yeah. We started at 52.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Buzz NTX 2010 Network stream. Here we go for the U-Trip Cinco de Mayo tournament this weekend. You're joining us for the first game. I'm your host and commentator, James Tyson. We are live from Russell Creek Park in Plano. Let's quickly get your defense lined out here for you. First game is going to be Buzz NTX 2010 versus Chaos. Starting behind the dish, we have a pickup player, number 30, Selah. Over at third base is going to be number 6, Avery. Over at shortstop, looks like number 13, Gabrielle. Over at second base, number 3, JC. Over at first base, number 5, Kendall. For your outfielders in the right field, we got number 1, Collins. Center field, number 27, Cosette. And in left field, we've got number 21, Mia. Starting off today's game, number 11, Laney, pitching in the circle. Rain, for the most part, has held off for the most part, but we do got some drizzle right now, and I do not have any protective covering, so my scorebook is going to get a little damp. Hopefully I can read my own writing and the ink won't run too much. Here we go for the first pitch. Laney's got it. She's got time. She's going to throw to first, and that will be the first out. So we will have to deal with a little bit of wet balls here and there. It is misting right now. We're going to scratch that down as a 1-3. Number 6 now, hitting in the number 2 spot. And there's just no way to cover the book. I'll just deal with it. 1 out now. And that will be ball 1 high. Five viewers on the stream thus far. 53 teams originally signed up for this tournament. Some of them did back out because it does look like tomorrow will be a washout. There was a 30% chance of rain today. We think that the majority of the heavy rain will avoid this area in Plano for today, but we do expect some misty weather. It is currently misting right now. And that'll be swung on a foul ball, bring the count now. 2 balls in, 1 strike. Amber, Carolyn, Billy, welcome to the stream. 5 viewers on the stream currently. Good thing the tablet is IP6 waterproof. Streaming phones on the fence, and thanks to Lacey, excuse me. She has purchased us the Eclipse mount, which has a nice covering over it. Even though the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra is waterproof, it's always good to have a little covering over it. Scorebook, on the other hand, is not going to be so lucky.
That's up!
It is paper. I do not work on a digital scorebook. Even though we scored on the game, I like to work with a scorebook so I can give y'all updates on hitters and what they've done here and there. And it is getting wet. Full count now on number 6, hitting in the 2 spot. 3 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out on her, no runners on. We don't expect the precipitation to get any worse than it is now. And that was right at our faces. Ball 4, Chaos with a runner on. Next batter coming up in the number 3 spot is going to be, I don't know, did not catch her number. Number 1, hitting in the 3rd spot. Then she'll take a ball outside. They're going to throw down the first. She gets back in time. She'll be safe. And There's a hit right there. JC just barely over a glove, and that's going to land for a base hit. That will move the runner to second.
Hey, we got one out. We got one out.
All right, number 8 has 08 on the back of her jersey. Never seen that before. We'll just call her number 8. She's got runners in scoring position at second and a runner at first with only one out. And that'll be high for ball 1. This is not hot. I think we're right around 71 degrees. Slight breeze, probably around 8 to 10 miles per hour coming out of right center to home plate. Broken clouds, it says. I'd say mostly cloudy. Oh, there's a strike called at the top of the strike zone there, evening up the count, 1-1. Yeah, I call it mostly cloudy. We did see the sun poke out on the way here. Got 4 games today scheduled. 11 o'clock, 12:30, 5 o'clock, and 6:30. Had to be outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike's the count now. Runners at first and second. All fields do have the 200-foot temp fences up. Maybe we'll see some action today. And that'll be high for ball 3. Number 8 ahead in the count now, 3-1. That will be a little bit of an issue today if this misty type rain persists. It is very difficult to pitch a softball in damp weather. And she's going to take a swing at a high pitch there and bring the count full, 3-2. The ink is running. 9-10 viewers on the stream. Nick Tolles, welcome to the stream. And that'll be down low, ball 4, and that will load the bases.
Avery, we're going 4, lady, we're going 4. Lady goes 4. Kino, get her out. Kino, get her out.
Oh. Thought you said, "What's up, James?" I might be half tempted to take my table under the awning here just to get out of the rain during in between innings, because if this mist does persist, it's going to soak the book pretty good, and I do not want it to get too wet. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. This is going to be number 5, hitting in the 5 spot. Bases are loaded. 1 out. Any bases and out. Jim Welch, sir, welcome to the stream. That'll be outside for ball 1.
Come down, you gotta be there.
And that'll be high for ball 2. Gets out of the glove, but Sayla secures it. Runners will not advance, they stay put.
Let's go, lady, right here, babe.
And a swing and a miss. Strike 2 evens up the count, 2-2. There's a good one right to Kendall's glove, and that's a double play. And they get out of trouble. Good heads up by Kendall over there. All right, so what I am going to do, out number 3, yes, out, and we will head to the bottom of the first inning. I'm going to get my table moved up under the awning here. and out of this precipitation. Just the table and chair. I mean, it's still misting up here. That wind's pushing it over here, so I see the dampness. Yeah. Yeah, we do too. We didn't bring it.
James, you want this?
Oh, I'm good. No, it's fine. All right, here we go. Heading to the bottom of the first inning. Lead-off hitter. You should see the player cards came across your screen here shortly. Just about a minute ago. Leading off is going to be number 3, JC. All right. Number 3, JC stepping up into the box. And fires one over to the third base. And they get the throw over to first and get her out. On a 5-3 for the first out. All right, your next batter hitting in the number 2 spot, and number 21, Mia, coming up in the box with 1 out on her. And she's going to foul tip that one. Strike 1. And we've got number 13 for Chaos starting in the circle for them. And that'll be down outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strikes to count.
3, 4, 4.
Good thing I only have a few games left in the scorebook. It's starting to warp on me a little bit. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count now. 1 out, no runners on. And a little dribbler right there in front of the pitcher. She's going to throw over to first and get the second out. All right, next batter, number 6, Avery. 4 home runs for the season so far. 2 outs on her, but she don't care. And that's going to be down low for ball 1 on the inside. She is seeing the ball very well here lately. And it's a shot right to first pitcher, and it's going to hit her. Not get there in time. Hard hit ball, and she'll be safe at first. Some would call that an error. We're going to call it a single. All right, number 10, Kenna now stepping up in the box. She's got Avery, number 6, over at first. 2 outs on her, trying to get something happening here. That'll be down outside for ball 1.
4-1-3.
Jennifer Dixon, welcome. I'm not skipping out from listening and watching your videos, but I'm here in person behind you. What? Holy moly! Welcome to the show. All the way from Florida, huh? Austin's mom. She's here from Florida. All right, welcome to the stream and to the live game. Oh, a little chopper there, foul ball. I believe the count is 1 ball and 1 strike, if I'm not mistaken. I distracted myself. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kind of behind the count. Let's get that corrected. All right, the drizzle has stopped for a little bit here. Good take, evening up the count, 2 and 2.
3, 2, 1.
Good pitch to hit, but that's going to be foul ball. She will stay alive to see another one. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. All right, the drizzle has stopped, thankfully. I don't know how much the scorebook could have taken. Good take there, just below the knees for ball 3. Brings the count full now, 3 and 2. And she's going to foul it off there. Stay alive, see another pitch. Full count, 2 outs. Avery will be running. And another foul tip there, bringing this to a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pitch at bat coming. Full count. Avery over at first. Payoff pitch. And another foul ball. And we'll do it again. 10th pitch of this at bat. Kenna fighting it off. And another one. I am running out of the room on the little score box. Here's pitch number 11 of this at bat. Who wins the battle? Payoff pitch again coming on a full count with 2 outs. And she wins that one, throws one out there to left field, and she'll get a single. All right, number 27, Cosette, hitting in the number 5 spot. She's got runners at first and second with 2 outs on her. Buzz trying to get something started here with a 2-out rally. And that's a good take up high for ball 1. 80%. Smooth and silky. Oh, a swing and a miss. Strike 1, just under the ball. Sun is starting to poke out a little bit. It found a little hole in the clouds. Oh, gonna pop her up left center. They gonna get a glove on it? No, they don't. And Cozy's gonna reach on an error. She'll go all the way to second. Here comes Kenna home. And on that, 2 runs will come home, and they pop the lead now, 2-0. So unfortunately, we'll have to scratch down an E8 on that. But it is progress, and it does score runs. All right, number 5, Kendall now stepping up at the box, hitting in the 6th spot of the lineup. She's got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Oh, gonna pop her up behind us. Foul ball out of play. Strike 1. Oh, nice hard hit ball out to second. She makes a play on it, throws to first for the 3rd out. But on the error, they do bring 2 home.
Bravo!
And Buzz will head into the top of the 2nd inning, leading 2-0. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error committed by Chaos with 1 left on base. And that leaves us with a 2-0 score going into the 2nd inning. If I haven't said so thus far, the format for these pool games are 75 minutes, finish the inning. There is a 6-run limit per half. It is 5-game guarantee, 4 pools seeded into a single elimination. Top 13 teams go into the gold bracket. There are 4 brackets: gold, silver, bronze, and then a consolidation bracket is what they're calling it. And the sun has found a really good hole. Oh, let's adjust. Oh no. Let's adjust that camera. How about we do that? Did not notice that on the foul ball. All right. Is that better? Better view for you folks? There we go. My apologies. I should stay on that a little bit better. It's kind of crazy out here. All right, here we go. And this is number 28 for Chaos, hitting in the 6th spot. She takes ball 1 down low. Yes, man, Debbie. Oh, another hit over there. It might get a little loose on us a little bit. This backstop that is supposed to be parallel to the home plate is a little off, so I had to wedge it a little bit, so it may be a little loose. Foul balls may be shaking it up a little bit, but I will keep an eye on it from here on out. And there's a chopper there. The shortstop, Gabrielle, over to Kendall for the first out. All right, your next batter, number 16, hitting in the 7th spot for Chaos. 1 out on her. And that'll be a little high for ball 1. 25 pitches now for Laney out there thus far in the game. In the circle for Buzz NTX. Need to move my drink so I don't knock it over again. Good pitch. Right out there. And Collins will not get a glove on it. And then she's going to get up. That's going to be a stand-up double. It gets under the fence, which is a blessing in disguise, because she may have taken 3rd on that one. Good point from the coach there, letting Collins know. Got to cut off that angle. No harm, no foul. Runner at 2nd in scoring position. 1 out. Number 13 for Chaos, hitting in the 8th spot. She has a runner in 2nd scoring position. With 1 out, Chaos trying to get something going here. And that'll be high for ball 1.
Hey, Tom Blue.
And we will get a time called. Sun is poking out. Found a big hole in the clouds now. Nice breeze coming out from right center. Probably around 10, 11 miles an hour. You will see the weather updates. 75. It's a cool thing about Sideline is they put the weather up when the home team is up. It says broken clouds, 71 degrees. And then it'll flip over to the wind direction and how fast it's going. I always thought that was pretty cool. Here we go. 1 ball, no strikes. And just a little low under the knees. That'll be ball 2. Jared, welcome to the stream, sir. And there's a chopper out there to left field. That's going to drop foul ball, bringing the count now 2 balls and 1 strike.
There we go.
Grass is going to be a little damp out there from all the rain last night and humidity. Not much sun, so we will get balls dried off. Ooh, chin music there. She'd have decided to, she could have worn that and been on first base if she wanted to, but that was right there at the mask of the helmet. Not sure if you want to risk that one. All right. Number 13 ahead in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike. Runner at second still. And a little chopper right there in front of Sayla over to first. She will get the out. That does move the runner over to third.
Rainey, right there, she comes off the plate, ball behind her, okay? That way, in case she keeps running, we're there. Hey, we got 2. Let's go 2-3. Hey, drop in, hey, 2 outs, Sam.
All right, 2 outs. Number 23 now coming up in the box, hitting in the 9th spot. Has a runner in scoring position over at third with 2 outs on her. Buzz trying to get out of the half inning. Good pitch there, right to Kendall. Easy work for her, and that will be out number 3. And we will head to the bottom of the second inning. Buzz still leading 2-0. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. Again, these are 75 minutes. You'll see them coming across your screen now. The next 3 hitters, number 11, Laney, hitting in the 7th spot. Followed up by number 1, Collins, hitting in the 8th spot. Followed up by number 80, Alley, in the 9th spot. So if you're wondering, we do have a couple of pickup players. Some of our players are out. One of our pitchers, Alyssa, she is out of town in a volleyball tournament. We wish her well, wish her luck out there in that tournament. I believe Trinity, our second baseman and outfielder. I'm not exactly sure, I can't remember what she has going on today, but it prevents her from being here today. She will be here tomorrow if by some freak chance the weather allows us to. And Natalie has a thing with her church. I'm not sure what you call it. It's not a coronation. It's a, I can't remember what they call it. But it's something that her church requires her to be there, and that is okay because God comes before everything else. So we did pick up Sayla. She's catching, and she'll be filling in for one of those roles. And we have Allison, otherwise known as Gator, plays on the BC Fast Pitch 14U national team. She has decided to join us this weekend. We needed some shoes to be filled and some bats and some pitching, so they have been gracious enough to help us out this weekend. All right, Laney takes strike 1, looking there, right above the knees. Good pitch. Lacey, Eric, welcome to the stream. Wish y'all luck in the volleyball tournament. Go get them. And that's going to be out, down, low into the dirt for ball 1, bringing the count even 1-1. Oh, that's right, showing a goat. Thank you, Amber, for the update. Trinity is showing a goat. So, she's probably wearing a cowboy boots. Always got to remember to keep and make eye contact with the judges. Oh. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Laney. We wish Trinity the best of luck. Hope she gets a high place, maybe first place, showing her goat. If it's not a high place, well, you know, we can always make K-bobs, right? Ooh, yep, that was a good pitch to look at right there. And that would be strike 3 looking for the first out. Next batter now, number 1, Collins, coming up in the box. She's hitting in the 8th spot, has 1 out on her. But we're crossing our fingers. Today was a 30 to 50% chance of rain, but as you know, this is Texas, and 30%, 50% could mean it is raining like cats and dogs in Fort Worth and never get a drop in Plano. So tomorrow it's a higher percentage, 50 to 70%, depending on which app you're looking at. So, you know, you never know. It is Texas. We'll have to see what happens tomorrow. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 2 on Collins, and she's behind on the count now. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 3. And number 13 out there for Chaos has 2 back-to-back Ks. Number 80, she's wearing the number 80 uniform today. Allie Gator, got 2 outs on her. And she takes ball 1 down low and away. Allie does have home run power. We've seen it. Ooh, takes a strike 1 on the inside there, bringing the count even, 1-1. And I'm going to pop her up. Out of play behind us. Foul ball, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rudy Lino, ¿qué pasó? Welcome to the stream to the Cinco de Mayo U-Trip tournament. And it's going to be a ball 2 outside, even up the count, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. What do you say, Mr. Rudy? How goes your Saturday? And she'll fire 1 out to the right field. Is that going to be caught? No, they can't get a glove on it, even though they're pretty close to it. And the count will remain 2-2, and Allison will come back and try it again. All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Dad says hit 1 hard. Allie says be quiet, let me do my job. And fires 1 out to left center. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. Center field does get it, and they're going to hold her up at first for a nice single there.
Hey, we got 2. We're going to roll with 2.
All right, number 13, Gabrielle, stepping up in the box. Got a runner at first with 2 outs.
We got 2 right here. Don't let your head.
Don't let the shirt fool you. I'm sure some parents on other teams may go, is she a pickup player too? Nope, she is a mainstay for our team. Woo, that was up high. Gets away from the catcher, wild pitch there. We're going to call that a pass ball.
Hey, we're going to go 4-1-3 right here.
And that allows Allison to advance to second base. 1 ball, no strike. Runner in scoring position now at second. 2 outs. And fires 1 up the middle. Good shot, Gabrielle. He's going to send her around. Here comes Allison. Will she? Oh, nope. She puts on the brakes. She was on her way. She had her eyes on the home plate. Gabrielle on that throw manages to make it to second. All right, number 30, Sayla, up in the box. Has runners at scoring position at second and third. 2 outs on her. Oh, a little chopper there. That will roll foul ball. Strike 1.
Let it keep right around you, 3-0. Let it travel to you.
Yep. Just on the inside edge there is going to be strike 2. .36 pitches now for number 13 out there in the circle for Chaos, if you're wondering. And just a little bit outside above the strike zone there is going to bring in ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runners in scoring position at second and third. 2 outs. And a hard hit ball going to land fair. That's going to roll all the way. Is it going to make it past the fence? No, she's going to field it. Here comes Allison and Gabrielle scores, and she's going to be in there with a stand-up triple, 2 RBI hit. Increasing the lead 4-0. All right, we will rotate to the top of the order. Number 3, JC, hitting in the number 1 spot, coming up in the box. She's 0 for 1. Grounded out to a 5-3, her first at bat back in the first inning. Got 2 outs on her, runner over at third. And she's going to put a little chopper there. Foul ball to the left side, strike 1.
Stay straight, baby. Okay.
3-4-4.
Rachel Mays, Brooke Richards, welcome to the stream, ladies. And a little late on that one. Fouls it over out of play to the left side. Strike 2. JC finding herself behind the count now. 0-2. Has Sayla over at third base. 2 outs. And that'll be down low inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count now. Oh, she get a piece of it, fouls it off. Does not go into the glove for the third strike. She stays alive to see another pitch. And that's a good take. Up high, even up the count, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Buzz continues on with the 2-out rally here. Chaos trying to find a way to get out of the half inning. Oh, right up the middle. Nice hit by JC. That's going to land for a base hit, and she will bring Sayla home from third. And increases their score now 5-0 over Chaos. Next batter, number 21, Mia, coming up in the box. 0 for 1 in the game thus far. She grounded out to a 1-3 her first time up back in the first inning. She has a runner at first with JC with tremendous speed. 2 outs. And nice take. There goes JC over to second. And they do not get her, and she will be safe in there for a stolen base. That will be ball 1.
5-3-3. We got 2 scored.
Oh, fouls it off. Right back at us there for strike 1. There is a bit of a delay, so I will look at the camera here.
Got 2-1. 3-4-4.
All right, we did have a pause in the stream. We do expect that from time to time because I like to have quality viewing experience. I mean, we could always go down to 720p, but then it wouldn't look that good. So let's bring you up to date. Full count now on Mia. 3 balls and 2 strikes. JC advances over to third. All right, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third. Here comes the payoff pitch. And she's going to pop her up over first base. Oh, barely keeps that in her glove, and that will be the third out. But the damage has been done. 3 runs come across. And Buzz will head into the top of the 3rd inning, leading 5-0.
Cozy, go get warm.
3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. No errors committed, with 1 left on base. Alrighty, we got started around 10:50. Give or take a minute or 2. Looks like we will have a pitching change. Number 80, Allison will come in and get some work. And that might mix up the defense a little bit. Coach has Cosette going out to right field warming up. So that moves number 10, Kenna, behind the dish. Let's see, number 30, Sayla, will move to first. Number 1, Collins, is moving to second. Looks like number 3, JC, will move to shortstop. Number 21, Mia, will move to third base. Let's see, I believe that's going to be number 5, Kendall, going to take right field. With number 13, Gabrielle, getting some center field work in. And number 11, number 11, Laney, over at left field. Number 80, Allison, coming into the circle for a Buzz. Going to bring a little bit more velocity to this Chaos team. Looks like Chaos is batting 9. We are going to rotate to the top of the order for Chaos. Number 10 coming up in the box. She is 0 for 1 in the game. Grounded out to a 1-3. Her first time up back in the 1st inning.
Here we go. What we're doing.
And here we go. Top of the 3rd inning. Buzz leading 5-0 over Chaos. And that's going to be just outside for ball 1. There will be a little bit of anxiety and pressure on my side, on my part, from game to game for the first 2 games and then for the 3rd and 4th game. They do not have us on the same fields. So we are on field number 3 right now. After this game, it's scheduled to start at 12:30. Going to have to rush on over there with all the gear and equipment and get set up. And that'll be high outside for ball 3. Number 10 ahead in the count now. 3 balls and no strikes. I'm sure Gator will find the strike zone on this pitch. Wind has kind of shifted, kind of out to left center now, coming towards home plate. And she will draw the walk there, and Chaos gets a runner on. Next batter now, number 6, hitting in the number 2 spot. 0 for 0 in the game thus far. She walked her first time up back in the 1st inning. Got a runner at first with no outs. Let's see if they try to test Kenna out and try to attempt to steal here. And there's a good pitch right there on the outside edge, bringing in strike 1 looking. And that'll be down low for ball 1. And that'll be a little high, bringing in ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike, no outs, runner at first. There's a swing and a miss right down the pipe there. Strike 2, even up the count. 2-2 now. Woo, just above the zone there, bringing in the count full now. 3-2. And the payoff pitch, full count. Runner at first, no outs. And just on the outside, and that will be back-to-back walks there. And coach will call time, go out and talk to his pitcher. Next batter is going to be number 1, coming up with the box now, hitting in the 3rd spot. She is 1 for 1. With a little hit over to right field, her first time up back in the 1st inning. She's coming up in the box with no outs. Runners at 1st and 2nd. Chaos trying to make some moves here. Get on the board. Get rid of that goose egg up there.
Hey, get down right here, Rick. Go out downfield. We're looking 3, 2 or 3 right here, right? Right. Look this corner. Infield, let's get it out. Go very place.
All right, here we go.
Easy south.
Runners at 1st and 2nd, no outs. And there's a good pitch right on the outside edge there, bringing in strike 1.
Right there. Go square. Let's catch it. Let's take it.
Good pitch. Strike 2 swinging. And, oh, just barely missing the zone there on the outside edge. You're going to bring in ball 1. Bringing the count now 1-2. There's a good pitch. He's going to foul it over to the right side and stay alive. Keeping the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner still at 1st and 2nd with no outs. And she's going to call strike 3. Looking on that one. And that's Allison's first K of the game. Next batter is going to be number 8, hitting in the 4th spot, 0 for 0. She walked her first time up back in the 1st inning. She's got 1 out on her. Runners at 1st and 2nd. And that's a good pitch on the inside there. She's going to take a swing and foul it over the right side. Strike 1. Sun has managed to keep itself out now here for about 20 minutes. Drying off the scorebook, which is great. And a little low outside, bringing in ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. Runners at 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Good pitch, fouls it over to the right side for strike 2. Good pitch, strike 3 swinging. Out number 2. 2 back-to-back Ks for Gator. Next batter is going to be number 5 coming up, hitting in the 5th spot. She grounded out into a double play back in the first inning, 0 for 1 in the game. She got runners at first and second. 2 outs now. And a swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, we got 2. Outfield. Hard hit ball right at us. We're looking 4 now. Hey, slow hit ball. We got to go to the gap. We got to look 3. Hit your cut.
And that'll be down low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 15 pitches now thus far for Allie out there in the circle for Buzz NTX. Runners at first and second still. And I swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, 2 outs, moving.
And I swing and a miss, strike 3. She walks the first 2 but comes back and strikes the next 3 out. Gets out of trouble. And we will head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Buzz still leading 5-0 over Chaos. Don't be confused, this is not Mineral Wells Chaos. There are 2 Chaos teams out here. One is Mineral Wells Chaos and one is just Chaos, as far as I know. So no runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left on base via walks only. And we'll see if Buzz can put up some insurance runs. You'll see coming across your screen, the free batter is going to be up for Buzz NTX. Leading off is going to be number 6, Avery, followed up by number 10, Kenna, followed up by number 27, Cozy. Hitting in the 3, 4, and 5 spot. Looks like we do got a pitch and change from the Chaos team here. Looks like number 8, yes it is. Gonna come in and get some relief work for them. All right, number 6 stepping up in the box. Starting a fresh new inning here. Bottom of the 3rd, excuse me. And aggressive swing, fouls it out of play to the left side. Strike 1. We did get started, like I said earlier, around 10:50, 10:52 is what I'm thinking. 75 minutes, finish the inning. We're just now starting to come up on the 1 hour mark. And that'll be down low outside, ball 1. Avery 1 for 1 in the game. She had a single back in the first inning. She's going to take ball 2 outside, bringing the count 2 balls and 1 strike now. And that's going to be ball 3, wild pitch. Bringing the count 3-1 now. Avery ahead in the count. No signs from the coach. Going to just let her swing, have some fun. And that will be ball 4, and Avery gets her a free base there. Next batter, number 10, Kenna, hitting on a number 4 spot. Had a nice single out to left center her first time up back in the first. Actually, yep. And rips one to third base. She does corral it, and she will get the play at first, moving Avery to second. All right, number 27, Cosette, reached base her first time up back in the first on an error. She's got a runner, her bestie over there at second. Only one out on her. And takes the ball outside. For ball 2, good take. And that's on the outside. Good eyes there. Ahead in the count now. 3 balls and no strikes. And she's going to draw the walk there. That was pretty close.
We got one out here.
Moneyball Cozy. Next batter, number 5, Kendall. 0 for 1 in the game, grounded out to a 4-3. Her first time up back in the first. She's going to take ball 1 down low. And that'll be down low for ball 2.
Be super selective. All right, don't chase a bad strike. All right, Will, it's your pick.
And that's ball. She's going to call strike 1 on that. Bring the count now. 2 balls and 1 strike. And that's a good take there. Bring it in ball 3. Kendall ahead in the count now. 3-1. Runners at first and second. No outs. And strike 2 on that one. I'm going to keep my voice down a little bit. You saw it here first, folks. I know the camera angle is pretty much directly behind, but it is what it is. She does get the ball 4, and the bases are loaded. All right, next batter now, number 11, Laney, hitting in the 7th spot, 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up back in the 2nd inning. We will get a coach's visit here from Chaos with the bases loaded, no outs. All right, here we go. Back at the action. No outs. Bases loaded. Number 11, Laney, up in the box. Great opportunity for some RBIs here. Ooh, good pitch to hit right there, right down the middle. Strike 1 looking. Yep, that's a good pitch right on the bottom right-hand corner for strike 2. And just outside there for ball 1. Brings the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bases loaded, no outs. Amber looks like kind of warming up over there at first base. Took her hoodie off. Counts even now, 2-2. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 3 for the first out. Oh, 2 outs. My bad. Excuse me. All right, number 1, Collins coming up in the box. 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out her first time up back in the second. Got 2 outs on her. Bases are still loaded. And she takes ball 1 high outside. And down low and away, ball 2.
He's aggressive.
Yep, she's going to call a strike right there at the knees. Bringing the count now, 2 balls and 1 strike. If that's where they're going to be called, then the girls need to adjust. They all see it in the dugout. Had to be high outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Number 8 out there in the circle, risking walking in a run. 3-1 count. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Oh, going to take a swing at it. Foul it off right back at us. Bringing the count full. All right, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Runners will be going on this pitch, regardless of the outcome. Oh, a swing and a miss. Strike 3. They load the bases. Can't bring none around. And we'll head to the top of the 4th inning, where Buzz still holding on to a 5-0 lead over Chaos. We are at the hour mark, probably a minute or 2 past. Probably got about 13 minutes left in the game. It is finished the inning, so this will be most likely the last inning. If Chaos takes up the whole 13 minutes, it could be down to the last 3 outs. If this is the last inning, it'll probably be it. We'll just see how the game plays out. Alrighty, looky here. Number 6, Avery, coming in and getting some work. Good to see her out there in the circle again. Her recovery from her shoulder injury has been coming along very well. We will have some defensive changes on that. Number 11, Laney, coming in behind the dish. That'll move number 80, Allie, to first base. Let's see, we got number 1, Collins, over at second. JC, number 3, still at shortstop. Number 21, Mia, still at third. That moves number 10, Kenna, over to left field. Looks like we got number 5, Kendall, still over at right field. And I believe that is still number 13, Gabrielle, over there in center field. Alrighty, your next batter for Chaos, number 28, coming up the box, 0 for 1, grounded out her first time up back in the 2nd inning. Fresh new inning, they're down by 5. It's a 6-run per limit half, so technically they could, by theory, get ahead. But she fouls that one off. That's going to be strike 1. And she'll foul that one over the left side. Strike 2. That'll be a little high for ball 1. Bringing the count now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's a little high there for ball 2. That'll even up the count, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Good pitch from Avery there. She's going to register her first K of the game. Next batter is going to be number 16. 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice double up right center. Got 1 out on her, no runners on. And just inside there for ball 1.
Here, we call it a strike. Come on here, you fell down. Push up.
Is that true, Blue? Good pitch right down the pipe there. Strike 1. Bringing the count 1-1. Good pitch. Foul tip. Strike 2. And good take there on the rise ball. Bringing the count now even 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Waiting for the sign. Oh, nice shot out there to left center. That's going to draw for a base hit. And coach will hold her over there at first, and she'll be 2 for 2 for the day.
Right here, we got 1 out, 1 out. Hey, cover 3.
Next batter is going to be number 13, hitting in the 8th spot for Chaos. 0 for 1 in the game. Had a little dribbler right here in front of the dish, grounded out to a 2-3. She's only got 1 out on her with a runner at first. And Avery throws strike 1, looking on the outside edge there. There's a good pitch, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, runner at first, 1 out. Tim's starting to creep up a little bit, 74 degrees, but the breeze is making it nice. And it's going to go out for a foul ball to the left side. Keeping the count, 0-2. Oh, I'm going to foul it off there. Stay alive to see another one. Nice pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Abe gets her second K in her relief outing. Out number 2. Next batter at the bottom of the lineup, number 23, hitting in the 9th spot. 0 for 1 in the game. She grounded out over to first base, her first time up back in the 2nd inning. Got 2 outs on her. Runner at first, and she takes strike 1, looking on the inside edge there. .1203. And strike 2, looking. Chaos possibly down to their last strike here. Ain't gonna pop her up. Is that gonna be playable? Lainey's gonna get a glove on it. Yes, she does, and that will be out number 3. And it looks like we will head into the bottom of the 4th inning with about 5 minutes or so remaining. What you got? Alrighty, that was one of the dads, David Welch, coming up. We were talking about the Brewer game. Unfortunately, they lost in the second round of the playoffs, 6-5. Had a really good season. Made it to game 2. Lost to Colleyville today. They had to finish up game 2 from last night. Alrighty, this is pretty much a consolidation half inning. I believe time will expire here pretty soon. Number 80, Allie up. 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice single her last time up. Back in the 2nd inning. And she takes ball 1 looking. And she'll take ball 2 high there. 2 balls and no strikes. So if my math is correct, I think we got about 4 minutes left in the game. That's a good pitch right there on the outside edge, bringing the count 2-1. Theoretically, it is possible if Chaos can get 3 quick outs, they can get another inning out of it. What? Okay, she's going to call strike 2 on that one, bringing the count even, 2-2.
Hey, let's go, Gator. Right here, babe.
And she's going to take a stab at it, get a piece of it.
Hey, let's go. Got it. Let's go.
I gotta say, the Blue has been pretty consistent with the calls, even if they're questionable. They're consistent.
Let's go, babe. We need you here.
And Allie definitely adjusted that one, got the bat on it. Didn't want to leave it up to her. Just like that one there. All right, foul ball, no harm, no foul. Player card is covering the piece of the fence there, so we'll just keep it at that. Still got first base to third base coverage. And that's down low, and she will draw a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that. But, gonna call strike 3 looking. All right, next batter, Gabrielle, number 13, hitting in the 10 spot. Time has expired. That is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Thank you very much for coming along with us. Good job, Blue. And we are going to head over to field number 4 so we can get set up. We got to break down and set up. It's the schedule to start at 12:30, so we do got about 25 minutes left as I stretch my morning stretch. Appreciate y'all hopping on for the first game today. Don't go nowhere. We're pretty much back to back. We're going to get over there and set up as fast as we can. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching with us and showing the love and support. We'll be right back. Signing off.